Okay, good. Yes, 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 yes. This is how it's supposed to be. No, 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 no. How could I have been so wrong? Hello everyone and welcome to Naturally High, the channel that helps you grow your 4A, 4B and especially 4C hair to longer lengths. If you have just stopped by and you're new to this channel, then be sure to join us up here on this Naturally High cloud by clicking that subscribe button below. My subscribers have the best hair. If you're an old subscriber of mine and you are back to watch this video, then welcome back to this channel. The last two videos I uploaded show you my discovering the robustness of rope twists and exalting this quality over regular twists. You can click the I button that's right up here to see that journey for yourself. To summarise, rope twists, in being more compact, appear shinier, look neater for longer, and even appear to be loosened more easily than looser variants of twists. What's more, I saw that even after washing, rope twists retained the same level of neatness that they had prior to washing. And this led me to the belief that rope twists should be favoured above all other types of twists. Now a month has passed. It's been a month since I discovered rope twists, a month since I realised that they were superior to other twists, and a whole month since I installed these ones. How do I feel after this time has passed? Stay tuned to find out. 2 weeks ago, I loosened the front section of my hair and retwisted it. Let's have a look at how that went. The first thing I'm going to do is to separate out the twists on this side that I'm going to redo and get this section out of the way. My next step is to grab my supplies. The first thing I'm using is Mixtress J's Irish Moss leave-in conditioner. I'm also going to be using some castor oil. I've got some water in this spray bottle mixed with a little bit of glycerin and some tea tree oil and a pair of scissors just in case I need them. This will also reveal how easy these twists are to remove after having been washed twice and swum in. I'm applying my leave-in conditioner to the end and now I'm going to separate the hair like so. Okay, so this isn't that easy. I do have a little knot at the end. I'm going to see if I can remove this with my fingers without using scissors as much as possible. Okay, I'm going to use some scissors to chop off this little knot. Now the knot is out, I'm expecting this twist to come out quite easily. But I have washed my hair twice, so we'll see. Okay, so that's happened now. Okay, so this isn't super easy. Maybe I should also be using some oil. How do you normally remove your rope twists? Do you use oil? Do you use leave-in conditioner, regular conditioner? And do you also retwist your rope twists, or do you leave them and then just take out the whole style? So this isn't so bad. It's coming out quite easily actually. This is a bit difficult here, a bit tough. There are some strands of hair that have been caught up in the other tendril. That has happened. There has been a bit of exchange here. So it's not very easy. I plaited the root when I did these rope twists, as you will have seen, but because normally what you do is you soak your hair with oil, you add your conditioner, or you use your apple cider vinegar and you do a really thorough detangle and twist removal before washing, and that's not what I'm doing now. is really annoying to take out. These strands are so intertwined with one another. I've added castor oil, I've added water, I've got my leave-in conditioner there as well. Oh, this is really difficult. Okay. Oh, we're making headway here. I was hoping to be able to achieve some sort of twist out from these old twists, but that seems highly unlikely given the effort that removing this twist is requiring. Goodness, look at this. Every turn of this twist sort of requires so much meticulous effort. Oh, with all these Watson Crick interactions here. Oh my gosh. I do feel like I'm denaturing some DNA right now. Oh my gosh. Look at this. This is a bloody nightmare. This is worse than normal twists to unravel. Mind you, when you've like been swimming in normal twists, they can be like this as well, but look at, I feel like I have two locks and then like I've wound string around both of the locks and oh God, okay. No, 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 no. How could I have been so wrong? Okay, it's coming out now. It's coming out now. But maybe it's just this part of my hair, because this part of my hair is extra rough for everything. All right. All right. Come on now. Come on now. Behave. Behave yourself. Damn it. All right. Definitely a trying experience. Sometimes I want to shave one side of my head, not just because I like the aesthetic, but because I love the idea of having a quarter less hair to deal with on a daily, weekly and monthly basis. This is just too much. It's too much. Why are there so many knots in my hair now? What have I done? Comment below, have I done something silly? Have I done something silly in this removal process? Everybody seemed to know about log twists apart from me. So how do you normally take them out? Would you normally go swimming in them? Would you normally shampoo your hair in them? How would you normally remove them? Would you normally dare to retwist your hair without allowing it to soak with conditioner overnight or for an extended period of time? Oh goodness, okay, I think that I can proceed now. Oh no, I've still got, God, I still have to detangle these bits. I'm getting a bit frustrated. Twists should not be this annoying to remove. The whole point of wearing twists is that they're just easier to deal with overall. Please, I need your solutions, guys. So they say third time's a charm, don't they? Why don't we try this one more time on a fresh twist? A fresh old rope twist. We're going to try to remove this twist. We're going to try to make it easy. First thing I'm doing is spritzing the twist with a bit of water. Then I'm going to not apply product and see whether that makes it easier or more difficult. Again, I'm new to this. I really will appreciate your suggestions in the comment section below about removal. Okay, so far we're off to a really good start with this twist. Did you see that? That was really impressive. Okay, and this, I can already tell that this twist is going to be much easier to remove. Yeah, I did say that, right? I said that this section was a bit difficult in particular. I think that might explain the hassle I went through just now to remove that twist. Okay, good. Yes, this is how it's supposed to be. Could you imagine if I had stopped filming and stopped taking out my twists after that one twist? This one's gonna be okay, I imagine. Let's see. Okay, so we've run into a bit of trouble. We have some Watson Crick base pairing going on here between these two tendrils. Add some product and see if that helps. So I think that the secret to getting rid of this base pairing is to actually start unraveling the tendril from the end so that these strands that are intertwined in the middle come apart more easily. So I should just do that. But it's just so much work that I wasn't really expecting to have to do after that last time I unravelled a few rope twists. Do you think maybe it was just that those rope twists were strategically located on my head? Like maybe I had some rope twists in really good sections, in a really good part of my head? Because those rope twists were so easy to take out when compared with my regular twists. They were super impressive. I was ready to switch over. How many of you switched over after you saw my last video? How many of you decided you were either going to try rope twists or that you were going to do rope twists from now on after you saw my last video? Yeah, I fooled myself, guys. So I'm sorry if I also fooled you. Maybe it was okay that I didn't know about rope twists all this time. Maybe they're not so impressive. Okay, so not here. Let's get rid of you. It's right here. There we go. All right, okay, so now that knot's out and we've got rid of some of the Watson Crick base pairs, the twist is unravelling really nicely. Let's see how far we get until there are some more Watson Crick base pairs. By the way, I hate James Watson. I mean, he's like this huge racist just because he discovered the DNA helix, and he didn't do it by himself. He also had Crick and Rosalind Franklin. Doesn't mean that he can just be a bigot. So yes, I am referring to these as Watson Crick base pairs, but I hate the guy. Still super impressive, of course, discovering the DNA helix, I mean. And you know that that's something that's quite dear to me, as I am a molecular biologist by training. Okay. So, oh, okay, I appreciate that. Did you see? Did you see how much easier it was to remove this twist than the previous one? That wasn't so bad. So actually, if we follow this pattern, if like the twists I remove get easier as I go, then maybe this whole idea of retwisting the twist isn't so bad, and maybe rope twists aren't the bane of my existence right now. They don't have to be, at least. Now I'll show you what my hair looked like once I was finished retwisting the front. This is what the front of my hair looks like after having been retwisted. As you can see, all of the twists start with a twist as opposed to the older ones, which I anchored with a plait. Overall, the process wasn't as arduous as it seemed it would be. Some of the twists were a lot more difficult to remove than others. I don't know exactly what determined that, but that's something I'm definitely going to need to look into, because then I'll be able to make a video where I give you perhaps a few tips as to how to remove your rope twists most effectively. But overall, the process wasn't so painful. Given that I washed my hair twice in the twists and they're like 2 weeks old, I think it's absolutely fine. To moisturise my tresses, I've been doing something pretty simple. Nightly, I've sprayed my hair with my water and glycerin mix, added a hearty amount of my leave-in conditioner and sealed with castor oil. Then I've done 2 French plaits. The next morning, after I've tucked my ends like this and wrapped them around the body of the plait, I've had a really cute curly look. It's all well and good to show you my hair and tell you my thoughts about this experience, but I think that the proof of this experiment will be in the final removal. So without further ado, I shall proceed to do my full twist removal using my regular pre-poo concoction. So that'll be my coconut oil, my rinse out conditioner, and an additional mixture of water and apple cider vinegar.
Garrison Courts. Times are hard. People need a reason to lay a bet. There was a Chinese. A washerwoman and say she's a witch.
Now that the coconut oil is in my hair, I'm going to leave it for about an hour or so. I want the coconut oil to really sink in. After examining my hair a little bit more closely, I've realised that the sections at the back are pretty matted. Even though they look very neat, it's probably going to be a bit difficult to remove the twists as it was to remove the ones at the front 2 weeks ago when I wanted to redo them.
And what's your comrades for? Raise your hands.
This is far worse than I was expecting. I don't think I've ever spent so long trying to remove a single twist before in my entire life. Not so sure I still like rope twists. Given how long this is taking, I've decided to put this entire process on hold with a view of editing the footage I have now and getting this to you this evening so you can see my thoughts. I don't think I'm actually going to finish taking the twists out this evening because with all of the editing I have to do, there's simply not going to be enough time. I'd like to give you my final thoughts on rope twists, taking into account today's experience with unloosening after 4 weeks of wear, continuous full wash days, and a trip to the swimming pool. First of all, I am still of the opinion that rope twists are superior to regular twists in their longevity and neatness, while regular twists get fuzzy, at least in my case, within about 4 or 5 days of installation. Rope twists retain their neatness for a very long time. In fact, I feel that they get better with age to a certain degree. Second of all, rope twists are in general easier to loosen than normal twists, but with a huge caveat, and that is that if you do drench your full head in water with rope twists, the rope twists will become considerably more difficult to loosen than regular twists. And that is my experience. The only situation in which I could see myself wearing rope twists for an extended period of time would be if I'm doing daily and weekly maintenance as I would with regular twists. So that's my regular sort of scalp cleansing routine, my re-twisting routine for some of the sections, especially those stubborn sections at the back to avoid locking, and taking care to moisturize my ends. What are your thoughts on my verdict? Were you expecting me to say this, or were you hoping for a different answer? And how do you wash and preserve your rope twists? Please let me know below. I'm still open to wearing them a few more times. I'm just no longer the biggest fan.